What's up, party people? Welcome in. We have a special guest tonight, and you guys know who he is. I mean, you've seen him. How can you not know who he is? Filthy Slot Channel. We'll get to that in a minute, but as I do, I got three questions for you. And we're going to ask the special guest tonight the same three questions. So it's going to be curious to see what his answers are to these questions. I don't see my chat. What is going on here? Let me move this over just a little bit. There we go. I got everybody in the chat. Okay, question number one, and then I'll get to who's in the chat right now. Question number one. If you could snap your fingers. Whoa, what's going on here? I don't like that. A live show, guys. We're working with it. So, if you could snap your fingers and make three channels disappear, which three channels would you make disappear? I want to know in the chat. Let me know what three channels you would make disappear if you could snap your fingers like, from Thor, the guy from Thor. There you go. I'm drawing a blank right now. Question number two, guys. Here we go. What is the biggest spin you've ever played? Hey, I don't know what yours is. Mine is $50. I've spun a spin on a Dragon League, $50. Not a couple of times, only once. I want to know what your biggest spin is. Question number three. What's the last thing you deleted from your phone? Hey, was it a chat message? Was it a cell phone? Was it a picture? Was it a video? What's the last thing you deleted from your phone? Let's get into it real quick here, guys. Let me see who's in the studio today. I see a lot of people in here. Ren Slots, he's watching from his yacht. Real Fever Deborah, thank you for coming in. Sister Yoshi, of course. Appreciate you being in here. There's the man, Filthy Slot Channel. Buddha Edwin Ebat, hey, welcome in, bro. Appreciate you being here. Thank you for being here. Let's see who else. Scotty H-Town, of course. Hey, you did see him on the three questions. Let me get those out of the way so you can take a good look at Scotty H-Town. He hates when I show this picture. He's calling his lawyer on me. I have no idea. But there you go. That's him right there. Gambling Mitzi. Guys, if you don't know, Wednesday, Gambling Mitzi will be on the show. I look forward to learning more about her as well. The Good Life 88's in the house. Ethel Cruz. Floofy, all the way from New Zealand, is checking us out. Appreciate that. There's the mod father, Bradley Jones. Slot Barbie's in the house. Hello, Slot Barbie. Looking forward to seeing you in a minute here. Little Dutchie, pass the Dutchie on the left-hand side. Pass the Dutchie on the left-hand side. As you guys see, I don't have my sidekick today. He's at work. So we'll see about getting him in later. If you guys are in the background, come on in and say hi. Appreciate it. Chris Pentel's in the house. Slotty Math Teacher's in the house. Appreciate you. And there's my buddy Randy, the Slot Wizard. I'm not going to say anything bad about him today until later on during the show. Just saying. Okay, guys, we're going to get this started. We're going to get our guest on the show. If you see right there, we are in a big studio. We're in a movie screening today, and we got all of our guests here in the front row ready to see what's going on with our guest. Let's get him on. What is going on, Filthy? How you doing, bro?
What's up, everyone? How's everyone doing? How you doing?
Hi, everyone.
Hey, we are live on Twitch. We're live on Kick. We're live on YouTube. You have all of my viewers watching you guys. Hey, you have one viewer from Twitch. Hey, go over to Filthy Slot Channel, watch his show, subscribe, do whatever you can. Same thing with Kick. You got all three of my viewers watching you from there as well. So, hey.
Awesome.
What's going on, bro? Hey, real quick before we get in, I'm gonna throw out some tidbits that people may not know about you. If you guys don't know, these are fun facts about Filthy. He used to be a track star in high school. That's number one. He played a lot of sports. I'm only joking, guys. He's a big guy. The only sport he plays is lifting weights.
That's it.
So
Pretty good at it, though.
yeah, pretty good at doing that. And I've noticed that you've been bulking up just a little bit since the last time we had you on the show.
Right?
You've been back.
Trying to get in the gym a little bit more and trying to get healthy because obviously that's most important than anything.
Oh, of
You
course.
can have all the money in the world, but if you're not fit and able to enjoy it all, live long enough to enjoy it all, then it's kind of pointless.
Okay, last time I had you on my show, you were living here in SoCal. Since then, you've moved.
Yes.
Can you give everybody your address for anybody who wants to stalk you?
Oh yeah, sure. Yeah, absolutely. I'll link it. No, not a problem.
Okay, there you go. Appreciate
Yeah,
that.
no, I live in Vegas.
Okay, and how has that move? How's that move helped you out?
I love it.
Amazing.
Yeah, no, it's amazing. We love it. I mean, honestly,
10 minutes from the casino.
yeah, exactly. Right. Perfect for degenerates. No.
Yes.
No, honestly, the best thing about it, I think, is because I mean, where we were from, well, actually, kind of where we were actually, it kind of took a while to actually get
Like an
anywhere.
hour and a half.
Yeah, to go like the grocery store and all that kind of
Oh,
stuff.
wow.
Like, well, I guess not.
I'm talking about the casino.
Yeah, I know. But yeah, that too. I mean,
Okay.
going to the casino, it took,
Where you lived, it was like far.
right. Yeah,
And then
exactly.
where I lived,
Right.
you could walk somewhere.
Yeah, but yeah, so I kind of grew up in a town that's real small, and the groceries, there's pretty much like one grocery store. That was about it. Anything fun or anything entertainment wise, yeah, you had to drive 30 minutes out of the way to do anything. So out here, everything's so close. Like where we're at, we're like perfect. Like it literally, we could look up anything. Like when we first moved here, we would just literally look things up. Like, oh, look at that, it's a mile away. Like we were like, oh, let's go go-kart riding. Oh, bet you it's a mile away. They kind of made a joke out of it, and then guess what? It is.
Exactly.
We just absolutely love it. We're spoiled.
Exactly. Real quick, Scotty H Town, does that settle it? I think I turned up the volume a little bit more so you could hear him well. He was saying the volume was a little bit low on your side, but I went ahead and turned your mic up a little bit. Hopefully
Okay.
that
Yeah,
worked.
we have an actual mic here, like an actual
Kind of far
studio
away.
mic. Yeah.
You said to be like close to the thing.
Yeah,
There
I
you
don't want to be too loud, but I can see our octaves going up and everything on the little deal. But
Okay. There you
yeah,
go.
it might
Keep-
be on your end.
I
Going
just-
up a little bit.
I just turned it up a little bit more. Hopefully they could hear you well now. Kino Kid,
Yeah,
welcome
okay.
in. I hope it's
Hello,
better.
everyone. Thank you for coming in. Appreciate it too. Love all of
Can
you guys and all
hear
the
me
support.
now? They said they couldn't hear me.
Can you hear?
Oh.
You got to speak up a little bit. Your voice is just a little bit low.
I have to yell?
Hey, yell like you're yelling at Filthy. There you go.
Oh, turn it down.
Turn it down.
Abort.
This could be bad.
Okay, so being in Vegas, I've heard this from a lot of people that have made that move from elsewhere to Vegas, and I don't think it's the case in your instance. When you move to Vegas, you tend to go to the casinos a lot less. Has that been your experience?
We haven't been going that much lately.
Yeah, I
I
mean,
mean, we went last night.
yeah, pretty much. I mean, I
We
can
need to
go.
get film.
Yeah, sometimes I can go and get the content I need for the month in a day.
Oh,
Right?
nice.
Honestly, really just bang it out in a day. Or sometimes it's kind of gradual. It's really, I mean, I'm really not a degenerate. I mean, if I already have the content, I really
Yeah,
have
no.
no urge to go to the casino.
Okay.
So I mean, it's mainly just for content.
Or when we want to go see a movie,
Yeah,
we'll go to one of the casinos.
yeah, exactly. I'll call a host, be like, "Hey, I want to go see a movie."
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, which one?
Speaking of that, you're there, and like you said, you could go to the movies for entertainment. But there's a lot of other entertainment that the casinos are offering. Do you take advantage of that, like shows,
All the time.
all the time?
I mean, I think honestly, I give away more stuff than we go.
Yeah.
Like everyone contacts us, like family members. Like
Okay.
obviously
We
they
still haven't seen a Vegas show yet.
no, I don't think
We
so.
were
Yeah.
just talking about that one part.
Yeah. Her parents hit me up, my parents hit me up, and pretty much just give everyone else. Everyone's like, "Oh, I want to go to this show. Can you do it?" Of course. I want to go here. Like it's really cool. Like to be in that position now too. It's like
Okay.
my dad, like he wanted to go see Elton John, and I got him like tickets and VIP tickets and everything to go see Elton John his last tour and all that. And it's pretty cool. I mean, I really had like not to be spoiled, but I didn't really have urge to see him. I mean, I like Elton John, but
Okay.
I mean to actually go see him and all that. But I mean, for them, it's like it was a really big deal, so it was pretty cool. But yeah, so it's pretty nice.
Okay, so guys, you hear in the chat, if you want to go to a show, just email Filthy a couple of days before, and he'll hook you up. But do you have people that are calling you and saying, "Hey, We're coming out to Vegas. Can you meet us? Can you, do
Okay.
that?
Like
Okay.
friends wise, yeah, like friends and family and everything. I'm not gonna have random people calling me and say, "Hey, can I do this?"
Okay. If you want his cell phone number, it's 702-309-6483. Just go ahead and text them or send them a message, whatever you need to do.
That
That's it.
might be during the peanut cartoon.
Oh, does the sound
Can you guys hear us clear or no? Maybe we shouldn't use a microphone.
a little late now?
Oh, you can't take it off?
Well, the microphone would make it more clear. That's going to be a lot more clear than. Do we sound like distorted or anything?
Not to me. I have the earphones on, so I hear you loud and clear. I got the mics turned up for you. Outputs turned up. Everything's turned up. If you guys, let's see, BD Slots had a third. Anybody, if there's any problem in the chat, give me a thumbs down so I can fix.
I can lean forward a little bit more, but
BD Slots says you have his phone number for whatever reason.
who?
BD Slots, he says you have the same phone number as he does. Hey, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to give it out. Randy the Slot Wizard says, Filthy, can you come over and sit in between? Can he come over and sit between you and Barbie? I'll be good, I promise.
Right here.
Yeah.
I think Mr. Mike is fit here, but I don't know about him.
Is that the child booster seat? Is that what that is?
Yeah, might as well be.
Yeah, you don't want Randy in your house. I'm telling you that now.
Right?
Yeah, he's worse than a dog. He'll leave puddles all over the house, and yeah, it's bad. It's all bad.
Oh, we have that
We already
already.
have enough of that.
2 kids and 2 dogs with plenty of puddles.
So when you say you only go to the casino now for when you're capturing content, do you just go to enjoy, or is it just all work, work, work?
I mean, honestly, I always enjoy it.
Okay.
I mean, if you don't enjoy something you do, I suggest you don't do it. So it's like, I always 100% enjoy when I go. I always try to have the best attitude. I mean, even if I lose, I just try to, it doesn't really faze me anymore because honestly, you're going against the odds already as it is. I have abnormal luck, I'd say. I do pretty well.
It's
So
because you were born on St. Patrick's Day.
that's true. I am.
Real
Born on
quick,
St. Patty's Day.
real quick, Scotty H Town says it helps with Filthy closer. You can back up, RhinoMan. Am I too loud? There we go. Yeah, he just wants me to back up. He doesn't want to see me. So I did give those tidbits out. Can you tell everybody that might not know what kind of sports you're
Thank
into?
you.
Not many actually. To be perfectly honest, yeah. Yeah, I don't know, just my dad, he was a race car driver, so he kind of was just into racing, which
Okay.
I'm not even really into that. Like we've taken the kids to NASCAR and all that. We did the whole sweet experience, and they were spoiled, and they didn't really like it.
Okay.
But honestly, it gets very monotonous. Like it's awesome. It's an awesome experience. Like we were fortunate enough to actually do it like the best way possible. And honestly, it's like a 6-hour event, and it gets very monotonous. Just like
Yeah.
It's like, all right, come on, get on with it. The crashes were cool and everything, and this is me coming from like a racing family, so that's kind of one thing. But yeah, as far as sports go, yeah, my dad never watched football, never watched baseball, never watched any of that, so I never really did either. It just never really, appealed to me. Even just watching anything on TV. I was into UFC for a little while. I did MMA for a while too, but of actually watching it, it just, I don't know, it doesn't really titillate me. I'd rather watch slot machines. No, I'm just kidding.
Well, I think it's for the gym.
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah, no, yeah, but that's more so
Is that
like
really a sport,
YouTube.
though?
Yeah, not really,
No.
unless it was like Olympics or something. But yeah, more so. I watched some of it on YouTube and all that, but yeah, not so much sports. We did watch Super Bowl, and I actually know a lot about football, which is kind of weird. I actually told one of my buddies, like die-hard like football fan and everything, and I was explaining to him things, and he's like, "Yeah," he's like, "You actually know quite a bit." It's like, it's kind of weird. I don't know where I got it from.
Right.
I never watched it, but
Just hanging out.
Speaking of sports, though, the Raiders, a few of the players are going to our daughter's school on Wednesday
Yeah.
to read to them.
Oh.
Reading week. That's
Yeah.
pretty cool.
We won't say the school, but
Yeah.
Nice.
They're gonna film it and everything, so that'll be on TV.
yeah.
Yeah, you should probably go. So, real quick, are you guys married?
No.
So when is the date? I know you wanted to make that announcement, but
Yeah, when's the date?
Oh, I know.
Are you gonna get down on one knee right now?
I knew this was a trap. You set this up. Didn't you?
You pull the plug.
he's got the ring in his pocket. He's just hiding it.
No, I've gotten her a couple of rings. It's not a wedding ring, but
Hey,
Not a proper ring either.
yeah. The
so
promise, the promise.
No, that's not a proper ring.
I know. I said the promise, the promise.
is there any place that you guys have wanted to go to that you haven't gone to yet?
The
Paris.
Bahamas,
The Bahamas is coming up. I actually just got a sponsorship with
Hawaii.
with the
Alaska.
Bahamas, which I'm actually going to open like they're renovating a new casino and everything. So
Uh-huh.
I'm actually going to go do that and open it up for them and everything. So it's going to be pretty cool.
Okay,
So they
Trace.
want me to do like what's
Trace.
that?
Trace the Ace wants to know, why aren't you married?
Why aren't I married? Just haven't met the right person yet. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh wow!
Okay. No, I don't know. We'll see what happens. We'll see what the future.
Jerk face.
It was the funny thing to say.
If it's
No.
work, and then
Funny.
Ileana says, if it's working, don't fix it. Why fix it? Hey, there you
True.
go.
I mean, honestly, that's kind of, maybe I kind of have like a mental block. If we really want to get into this. My parents, they had
On a
like,
couch.
yeah, I know, right? Yeah. That's what we're doing, huh? So,
So
Dr. Rhino.
exactly.
No,
Hey, I'm a minister. I could perform the ceremony. I'm just letting you
all
know.
right. Maybe we'll do it live. No.
Yeah, there you go.
No, honestly, I mean, it kind of complicates things. My perspective, I mean, don't get me wrong, if people are married and all that, that's 100%. It's totally fine. That's awesome. If you guys make it work 100%, it's awesome. But yeah, it's like my background and everything, just my family, they've had divorces and this and that and the other and everything.
Oh,
Yeah, exactly. So it's like, I don't know, okay, that's probably mentally scarred me. So who
Okay.
knows?
So
But-
R.A. Jr. says, Randy, Filthy is a member of the Potawatomi tribe. He can hook you up.
I am.
Hey,
That's
when's
our tribe right there.
there?
Potawatomi.
There
The
you
fire
go.
tribe. That's
When-
our actual logo, I guess you'd say, or brand. I don't know what you call it, to be honest.
When's the
I'm not
last?
a registered Potawatomi though. What's that?
When's the last time you were out at Potawatomi?
Never.
Really?
You know, it's kind of funny. I actually contacted Jason or Mr. Hampay's casino and
Yeah.
asked them. I was like, I think it was before. It was before I even talked to Jason. Maybe it wasn't even. Maybe it
It
wasn't.
wasn't that fun.
No, it was a different
It's the
one.
It's the one in Oklahoma.
And I contacted them.
Your tribe.
Right, because I can actually my tribe's actually out of Shawnee, Oklahoma,
Okay.
and I can actually move there. They'll give me free housing, free medical, free dental, free everything.
That's the
But you have to
one.
stay there, which is kind of crazy. It's like once you go, you got to stay. You got to become like a chief and all that stuff, and I don't know, a bunch of stuff.
Will they give you the
Kinda
headdress?
crazy. I guess I don't know. I mean, I think
You
it's more
wouldn't be a
modernized now.
chief, though. You would just be part of the tribe.
I don't know. It's something.
Real
But
quick,
it's-
Monic, welcome in. Wizard Sister, welcome in. Billy F. and Slots, welcome in. Appreciate you
Hello,
guys
guys.
being here.
Thank you
Appreciate
for
all of
coming.
you guys coming in. Yeah, so I actually got to go out to Potawatomi Casino not too long
Oh, nice.
ago. Yeah,
Very cool.
it was pretty nice. I really enjoyed it out
In
there.
Milwaukee, or
In Milwaukee, yes.
oh, very cool. That's
Yeah.
awesome.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
pretty,
no, I mean, Jason keeps calling us out there and all that, so I mean, maybe eventually we'll go out there. We don't like to fly it like that much, like for those long flights. Yeah, it's like kind of pain in the butt. That's kind of what I'm not looking forward to, going to the Bahamas. But
okay. But
I mean, it doesn't really bother me too much, but more so bothers her, so that bothers me.
flights, you're scared of flying?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, she gets anxiety on the flights. I mean, I get it. I mean, I get it too, because you're really not in control at all. Like anything can happen up there, and you're kind of screwed. There's not much you
Exactly.
can do. It's like you're
But-
just along for the ride.
That they think good thoughts.
Yeah,
Exactly.
It gets to me too, especially when it gets to her. Then we kind of feed off of each other. It's like we're gonna die. No, I'm just kidding.
Put your head between your legs and
Yeah, right. She got her emotional peacock the last time, but it didn't help either. It was just kind of a nuisance.
Okay, guys, I'm gonna change the scene right now. We're gonna take a look at a couple of Filthy's videos, and then we're gonna get into gambling,
Uh-oh.
and we're gonna start talking about that.
Filthy videos?
Yeah,
Uh-oh.
we're gonna watch Filthy
Oh,
videos.
GG.
Jackpot Jones started smiling. I see it. Okay,
Yeah, right.
let's get in here. I'll show this one first.
Hey guys, before I introduce the featured channel of the day, you should know about me. I am Box One Prototype 1, and I'm the first one that he built. First one he put on camera, and I'm in charge with keeping his money until he gets home. You know he likes to do those big spins on those machines, but with me he can't do it. He sticks the money in me, and it's safe until he gets home. That way he goes home with money instead of
That's
giving
probably
it
gonna be a
back.
little laggy for us. We're gonna
Right?
It's gonna be like news reporters.
Anyway, I'm not the only thing
Yeah,
he
Tom?
built. Let's listen to who else he built. That's right. Can you believe it? He even
Yeah,
did
that
a
was
little
funny.
bodybuilding. He turned this into something
the box.
fantastic. It was some hard work, and we were in the gym
California.
quite a bit. He would do pull-ups nonstop, sit-ups, crunches. Man, I was getting such a workout, but I was changing.
Nice setup,
Right?
too.
Looking
Little
good.
green
This
screen
is
with
when
the
he really
theater.
started getting filthy. You know what I mean. Let's
The good
listen
old
to
days.
Barbie. He's definitely filthy, girls. You know what I mean? Hashtag handies, right?
Like 14.
Hey guys, I don't
There you
always
go. At least
gamble,
so the
but
ones
when
with
I
the
do,
ads. With
I
the
do it
ads.
with my
With
leather
me having
jacket,
ads.
because I'm cool. I better not lose tonight. She's got that hammer swinging. He knows he
I didn't know
better
we actually did
win
it on there.
because I'm
You
carrying.
remember that?
And what happens if he loses? You don't want to know.
We can't
Hey
actually hear
guys,
it, so
I just got a
it's
terrible
fun to
case
listen
of CRS. I can't remember shit. I used to be a pool guy, but now I play slots. Wow.
to. Remember that during COVID?
Hashtag filthy. Just before I go
Before
down
that
for that
shuttle down.
major group pool, I like sitting in the room and enjoying the view, 'cause I get the best rooms around. Hey guys, please go over and check out my friend's channel, Bonsai Yama Review and Naomi Slot channels. Those are some fantastic channels, and you should go subscribe to them, because I'm a supporter. Hey guys, I can't believe I made the featured channel of the day on RhinoMan Slots. Thanks, RhinoMan. You definitely got filthy. Hey guys.
Hey, so that guys, that little intro there, that was the first intro that I made before I met you, Filthy.
Right.
I think right after that video dropped, I ran into you at Cosmo for the first
Yeah, we
time.
met up. Yeah, you sent it to me, and I was laughing my ass off.
Yeah, that was pretty funny. I'm glad you got a sense of humor.
Oh, yeah, sure.
You know, we do know that you were a pool guy and everything else. So there you go.
That's how we met.
Yeah, exactly. Boom, chicka, bow, wow.
We know pool.
Okay, so let's take
Pool.
let's take a look at this video real quick. I'm just gonna play the intro for it, and then we'll talk about it real quick here.
Sure.
$100 spin.
What?
Oh.
These guys are crazy.
Okay, that intro right there was the teaser, so to speak, for your video that's upcoming, right?
You wanna post that one?
No, we already posted this one yesterday.
Yeah,
and I'm
but
actually posting one right now that we got even on this one, which, well, we got
Yeah.
well over even. Definitely
Well-
watch that one. It's crazy.
I wanted to just touch real quick on the intro of that video. That was just like the snippet of what's to come in the video.
Right.
So has that helped you out doing that? Because I see some people do it and some people don't. It-
Putting the little
Yeah, I mean, I think it gives them like a little teaser. It kind of shows them what's to come.
Okay.
Versus, it's like if you talk to actually like big YouTubers and everything, they'll tell you like the first like minute of a video is crucial.
Okay.
So it's like if you kind of have like something dull and like openers and stuff like that, like Like, hi, welcome to this and this and that and the other, and how's it going? And I'm so and so, and this is Barbie, and this and that, blah, blah. They're already out. They're like, this is boring, I'm out. It's like, it's that retention. You got to be fast and quick. Now, for instance, me putting something like that on, it's like, oh, this guy just hit the grand. I want
Yeah,
to see this.
exactly.
Then you're intrigued. Then you kind of earned the viewer's attention to actually travel on, with the story or whatnot.
Okay. Randy the Slot Wizard says Filthy has more muscles in his little finger than RhinoMan has in his whole body except for his jaw. Thank you for that, Randy. Appreciate that. Trace the Ace says, I need a pool guy. What do they do? Let's see who else we have in here. The Good Life 88's in the house. Ivy Slots is in the house. Appreciate you guys.
What's up, guys? Thank you. Appreciate that.
Appreciate you guys coming.
You guys. Without you guys, this is not possible.
Hey,
I
appreciate
don't know if
you.
you guys know, but we hit 100,000 subscribers today.
Yeah, Ren Plot said congratulations.
Yeah, I was just getting to that. So when do you get your placard?
I don't know. I think I gotta. Yeah, right. Exactly. I've heard all over the place. I've heard it's going to take like 6 months. I've heard it's going to take like a month or a couple days. So it's like, who knows? When it shows up, it shows up.
You know.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
I'll post the video when I get it. But
so now Barbie has a channel too, as well, right?
Yes, she does.
Okay.
Well, what?
She's gonna start posting. I know we've said this since like
tables
a few years ago.
I haven't been filming, but I've been killing it on the tables.
Yeah.
So
okay.
Start filming the tables more too.
So
yeah, we're gonna get her fired up.
When you talk about gambling and your channels, that you still have Filthy Poker, you have your other channels. How are those growing as well? Do they seem
they're doing decent? Yeah, okay. Everything. I mean, of course, the main channel is going to be my main focus. So, I mean, that's going to give me the most growth.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
But I'd probably say it's doing like revenue-wise, it's doing about half the revenue or whatnot. So it's doing well for what it is and everything. I think I'm at like 20,000 subs or something like that on poker. I'm not sure, to be honest. I haven't looked in a while.
Okay. I'm gonna play this other little clip before the video. It's your other teaser, so we'll see.
Is that the Buffalo one?
Yeah, that's the Buffalo. Bro, the enjoyment in your voice is pretty amazing there.
Oh,
just to hear your excitement on those videos. Avalon Slot says, "What's up, Filthy?"
What's up, Avalon Slots? Yeah, what's the thing? Like, what was really cool about it is, I'm pretty sure it's that one. I'm not entirely sure. We've hit it actually. We've hit a few times actually. We've hit a few grands on there. And what was crazy on one of them, if this is the right one, we actually hit the grand. And then after the grand, I told everyone, like in the video, I was like, watch this. I was like, lightning can strike twice. And like a couple spins in, a $10,000 ball hits, or orb, or whatever you want to call it. The ball hits, or the orb. And I was like, watch this. I was like, I'm going to get this now. I was like, because it showed, I was like, I'm going to get it. Sure enough, like 3 spins in later or something, boom, we hit another 10,000. So it was crazy. I think it was like 30,000 and then another like 15 or something like that afterwards. It was crazy.
Now, you do that quite a bit in your videos.
I did that last night. So the video that you're going to see today, if you watch this video at 6:30 p.m., that one was crazy.
You project the positivity that brings those wins to you.
100%. I actually that's one of like my main things. I tell everyone, and even people I meet in public, and all of that. It's like, it's not just about winning jackpots and everything. It's just about life in general. Yep. It's just having a positive attitude, and just really just telling yourself what you want in life, and really just not settling for anything less. Okay. And just having positive attitude the entire time. It's like, I was just talking to my barber about it today. It's like, anyone, I probably said this on the show before because obviously I mean it. Anyone, can be positive and everything when everything's going hunky dory, and everything's going well for them and all that. But what shows true absolute character is when crap hits the fan, and then you react to it. Exactly.
Exactly.
And she knows, like, I've always been, it's like, try to be cool as a cucumber, when something hits the fan. Yeah, it's like when something hits the fan, I'm always like,
Business
honestly,
never
like,
changes.
no,
It's always the
no,
same.
because like
I
even
learned a lot from him.
like even just like coming up, like even to where we are now, like it was insanity, like from being broke. Like I don't know if a lot of people know that where we came from versus where we are now. Like I'm actually going to do a tell all eventually. I probably said this on the last
I
slide.
think you did.
I probably did.
We're waiting for it.
Yeah, I know. Hey, keep waiting.
We're waiting for
I'm
it.
like, yeah, just need to go in the room and just do it, just bang it out. But it's definitely coming. And I'll do
I
a tell all.
I know
What's
what
that?
I know what you're waiting for. You're waiting for AI to be able to read your mind and just put it on paper.
Exactly.
So there you go.
Exactly.
There you go.
Chat GPT.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, no, but just kind of paraphrasing or just kind of summarizing, it just basically we came from nothing and we still got most of it. No, I'm just kidding. No, we came from nothing and like there was no. I'm not a trust fund baby. I didn't have millions when I started. It's like a lot of people think that I had like all this money and I started, and that's kind of the difference between this channel and a lot of other channels. Because
Okay.
most people who started a high limit channel, they had money.
Yeah.
It's like they had,
Or
an
they
income.
have.
They had all this. Yeah, like I didn't have a big income. I was a personal trainer. I met her as a personal trainer,
As
and
a
literally,
teacher.
yeah, she was a teacher. I was a personal trainer. We didn't have a lot of money. I was making maybe, I don't know, 20, maybe 15, 20 grand a year or something.
I was
Not
too,
nothing really
minimum wage.
compared to what we were playing. Like, and I just kept telling her, I was like, I came to this channel and I just realized, it's like, hey, it's like, okay, how do I need to stick out? Because it was kind of crazy the way it started. I was just like filming them on like Snapchat, and people were like, oh, they're like, we want to see this more. So I was like, oh, maybe I'll try it on YouTube. And I started filming at first, and then I was like, okay, I was like, how do I stick out? And also, I found out a long time ago that if you bet higher, you're more advantageous of actually like winning and hitting jackpots and all that stuff. So I was like, okay, I was like, I'll just bet higher. And so we started at like $12.50, which was crazy to
That was a
us.
lot of money.
Yeah,
And they were big bets
$12.50.
for 25.
Yeah, our absolute big bet. So we hit
Yeah.
like every once in a while, I'd do like a first spin. I do a first spin at 25, then I drop down to 12.50, and like, and the thing is, like, if we lost some money, we'd be broke for 2 weeks. Like
Okay.
definitely, like broke. Like we would drive all the way out to San Diego from Valencia. Yeah, like she remembers all
Go
this.
to Verona.
She's gonna get
Go
flashbacks.
to Verona.
Yeah, we go to Verona. We go all the
That's where
different
we
casinos.
started, besides Chumash.
Yeah, and I play
Okay.
$12.50, not have any money, and like a lot of times, like even with like COVID and everything, we're living off EDD, like because all the gyms shut down, so I couldn't train people, I couldn't make any money, and I'm running a high limit slot channel. It's like, oh yeah, it's like a steak appetite and a hamburger budget.
Yeah, exactly.
But made it happen, and it's like that's what's crazy. It just went from $12.50, thinking that was astronomical. It's like then went up to $50 spins, thinking that was astronomical. And then up to $250 spins, that was astronomical. Now I'm busting out $625 spins, which is absolutely insanity right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not. Yeah, like she like goes crazy, and yeah, no, it's absolutely insane. That's the highest I've gone. I've gone 625.
Okay.
Absolutely insanity.
So
But
that
like I said, what's that?
that answers question number 2 that I asked in the beginning.
What was that?
600, your highest.
Your biggest bet.
Oh, that biggest bet. Yes.
Mine's 100 on
Yeah.
accident.
All right.
Hey, much higher than mine.
Yeah. In the very beginning, I did that on accident too. When I
That's when
very
I
first
first
started.
met you. He
Yeah.
gave me $100. We were at Chumash, and I never gambled. And we're
Uh,
in the high limit room. He's like, "Oh, here."
Yeah.
I went to a machine, didn't ask him what to do, and I hit max. It's $100. I was like, "Oh, the money is gone."
one spin, real quick,
Yeah.
Ron. Welcome in. Ron Lee. Wow, risky for filthy with those high bets. Yes, definitely.
Let's see
Absolutely.
about rewarding.
Yeah, that's the thing. Yeah, it's kind of the risk to reward
Yeah.
ratio. I don't tell anyone. I'm not an advocate for gambling. I don't tell anyone to gamble. I always say, always play what you're willing to lose. Most important rule,
Don't take your
100%.
kids'
Yeah,
tuition there. You're
exactly.
right,
Nothing like that. Yeah, just only play. Like rule of thumb should be like if you can't take the money and throw it out the window,
Don't gamble.
don't play it. Because that's the thing. It's like, because it's going to
It's
mess
a
with you
lose-lose
psychologically.
situation.
Yeah, it's like the casinos are designed, like they're not built on winners. It's like they're built on
That's why they're
losers.
so pretty.
Yeah, exactly. It's like from all the losing people. But, it's like I kind of have an edge, like if betting higher, that just kind of has the edge on actually gaining more. So it's like, I don't know. That's just kind of how I do it. But
Real quick, let me just recognize a couple of people in the chat, and they said you're a little muffled. They can't hear you as clearly as they would like to.
I think it's the mic.
it shouldn't be this mic. This mic's like spot on.
I think it's supposed to be next to your face though.
Oh, use the mouse.
Yep, the mouse. Where would you do
Easy.
that?
There you go. Let's see. Hopefully it'll sound
So
a
I
little
think you
bit
have to
better.
crank it up on your end.
I've cranked it up to 11. We're at 11. Give me 1 second. Let me try something here.
You go on, man.
Here we go. Let me do this.
Oh, boy.
You
That's
guys
all
can
right.
go out there.
You guys
Okay.
out there, women.
How's that,
Just
guys?
we got mutts that are going to attack us right now. Bowling ball, everything. No. Oh,
No.
hey, bag up.
There we go. Let's try that.
Jesus. Oh, one second.
What's going on there?
Hi, the dogs. Hey.
Okay, that should be better, guys. I kicked it up to 12. Okay, so let's talk about your betting style. Rochi, is that okay? The
Oh,
dog.
hold on, sorry. Oh, no, take the toys away. This isn't gonna work. Yeah, put them outside. Yeah, this isn't gonna work. Sorry, guys. The dogs. We thought we'd let them in, but this isn't gonna work out.
Okay, Chris and Lou, welcome in.
Family feud here with dogs. Oh, Jesus.
Okay. Here we
Sheba,
go.
go.
Oh my gosh.
There you go. Close the door. You guys go out there too if you want.
Okay, sorry about
Yeah,
that.
sorry about that. Okay. We're back.
Okay. I turned it up. Now I'm turning it down. There we go. Hopefully that's better.
Lock the bottom door too.
Okay, how's that, guys? Rhino's dogs are at Filthy's house. No, those weren't my dogs.
Yeah.
Those were my dogs. Okay, can you guys hear him well now? This is a live show. Thank you, guys. Okay, Filthy.
Definitely live.
So your betting style, $300.
Yep.
Let's talk about that because I watch some of your videos and I see $300. Then I see $300. Then I see $300. Then I see
People
$300.
follow me too now.
So what's the deal with the $300?
Honestly, I mean, it's nothing really. It's not like a strategy or anything. I mean, it just it seems, I don't know. I mean, I seem to just hit it pretty quick. Yeah, just psychologically, like I hit it quicker. And if I put in, let's say, put 5,000 or something in it, it's like I have the tendency to kind of bet higher and to go, kind of all in.
Go ham.
Yeah. Versus if I have $300 in there, I know I'm not doing $250 spins. It's like, and the machines I usually play are capable of doing that. So it's like if I have 300 in there, it kind of keeps me, lower. But I mean, there's times like last night, for instance, like the video you'll see today, that's posting today, like I was doing $100 spins
Okay.
and got it pretty darn quick.
You got it in 3 spins.
Got it in 3 spins.
Okay.
We have witnesses too.
Yep.
Now I'm gonna preference this by saying, if you guys
Yes.
are watching this, please gamble with what you can.
100%. Yeah.
do-
I don't,
do
I don't
not-
tell anyone to do that. Yeah.
Do
don't
not.
go do $100 spins. It's
Yeah.
not. I'm not saying that it's going to work. Most likely, it will not work that way. You
We
know, it's
got
like,
extremely lucky.
yeah, that does not happen all the time. It's not like I can go to every casino. You'll never see me doing like a filthy experience to where I go out and charge people and say, "Oh, I'll guarantee you a jackpot." You know, it's like that doesn't work that way.
I was getting ready to come to
That's good
Vegas.
for you, but
I mean, I'm
if
lucky.
I wanna
It
do
really,
it
yeah.
probably wouldn't work.
No, there's videos I have. You guys can see them
It
that
happens a
I've
lot.
hit, like, I'll go on one machine, do $300 and not cut the video, go to the next one, and I'll put $300 and hit a jackpot, go to the next one, put $300 and
You're
hit a
just
jackpot. Yeah, it's like,
extremely lucky.
honestly, I'm not even sure if it's really, you know, if I can contribute it to luck. I really think it's just being positive. It's honestly like, most people that go in with the, you know, thinking that, hey, I'm going to lose this, or, you know, I don't want to bet this because I don't want to lose it, you know, and that's kind of the mentality like you should not have if you're gambling. You know, it's like if you're gambling, you should go in with, hey, if it loses or whatever, I'm gonna have a good time, drink some beers, have whatever, you know, whatever you guys are into.
Exactly.
You know,
Just have
don't go,
fun.
yeah, don't, you know, don't make it depend on your happiness whether you win or lose, you know, because that's gonna be a bad time. You're gonna
Exactly.
have a bad time.
You're definitely gonna have a bad time.
Exactly.
But I was all in for the filthy experience. I wanted to come out and put $300 in the machine.
You never know. If I did
Next
it,
time you're out here, we'll do it.
yeah, if I did it, I would definitely do it ethical, 100%. Like I
Okay.
would explain to everyone, like, hey, this doesn't happen often. Like it can, don't get me wrong. Like it's like I know exactly how to do it to make it work the best. But as far as like having, you know, 20 people lined up and have them all hit jackpots, it's just not going to happen. You know,
Well-
there's going to be people who are going to lose 100%. And I
How
would show that, like if I did that.
Avalon Vash says, I put a quarter in, I won a car. I put another quarter in, I won a car. I
That's
put
it,
another
yeah.
quarter in, I won a car. Yeah. Hey, it sounds like Vegas vacation to me.
Yeah, exactly. What's his name?
The rest?
Well, it's Russ, but what is he? Papa Giorgio.
Papa Giorgio. Yeah.
Yeah, no, I kind of, sometimes, I mean, honestly, it is like that sometimes, but it's not like that. Yeah, it's like, I'm not kidding you. Like something like, I don't know if you guys know what priming is. Like
Yes.
I used to do this. So I used to do this when I was a personal trainer, and I'm not here to boast. I don't really care. It doesn't really matter for me to tell you what I was in the time or whatever. It doesn't affect me now. But I was literally number one at my gym for selling contracts for training.
Yeah.
Like I was
Well,
number
look
one.
at him.
Well, no, it wasn't even just that.
Who
It was
wouldn't
honestly-
wanna line up?
It was
I'm just-
mindset. Appreciate it. But honestly, it wasn't just that. It was mindset. I would literally listen to, I mean, you're going to laugh, but like Arnold Schwarzenegger every day. I would listen to the 6 Rules of
That's what's
Success.
being
I would
motivational.
listen to all the different, like I could go off like Think and Grow Rich. Like I read that book several times. Like it's all about just putting your mind to it, and you know, just thoughts create reality,
Okay.
and that's 100% what it is. And so like even now, before the casino, like the kids can contest this too. Like I'll put on certain songs. They get me like pumped up and fired up, and I get in that mindset. You know, they're shaking their heads. It's like I get in that mindset, and it just kind of pumps me up and gets me like, I start thinking like, hey, I know where I'm going. I know where I'm going. I know where I want to be. I know where I want to be. You know, it's like, and that's just the drive, and you just keep going and keep going. Even for the casino, like what would that have any effect on that? You know, minus just having a mindset, but guess what? It works.
Exactly. Randy
Yeah,
the
so
Slot
that's
Wizard
the
has
thing.
a question for you. He said, Filthy, when you met RhinoMan in Vegas, how long did it take you to ditch him? I think it was a few minutes,
We
but
got dinner and we did a live and all that stuff. No, we had a good time.
see, Randy,
Well, which time? Actually, the first time we were doing I think that was
think-
for Angie's birthday or whatever.
Angie's birthday, yeah,
Yeah,
definitely.
but then when we actually met up over at where were we at? M Resort. Yeah.
Yeah.
Jason?
Yeah. Then we actually went to dinner and all that stuff. And
Yeah, that was absolutely a great time. Okay, so betting In a lot of your videos, you start out by saying, "Hey, max bet, always the first bet, the first spin, always max bet." You know, but
Yeah,
with the
that's the
exception
thing.
that,
So it's like
hey,
it
if you
depends.
could afford to max bet,
Exactly. And it
max.
depends what machine. Now I used to say that when I was playing like $25 spins, which that was a lot at the time. And that
Yeah,
was when the machine maxed out at $25.
yeah.
So when you're playing like $25 machines, yes, I'd say max bet, but you can afford it. Number
Okay,
one thing. It's like, but yeah, I would do like a max bet of $25, then I'd go to 12.50 and
okay.
then just keep going from there. Now the machines I play now, they max out at they max out at 2,500, the $1 million one. So it's like I'm not gonna max bet that one because then it's like, oh, well, there we go, we're done.
Okay,
But
we're gonna get onto that subject because you brought it up, but we're talking about max betting and
sure,
stuff like that. Recently, you've had a lot of videos on your channel that have $2,500 spins and
right.
everything. Address that, please, so everybody
Sure.
out here knows.
So if you guys watched the very first video of me posting on it, like I wasn't hiding, I wasn't being shady. I'll tell you right now, obviously I'm not hiding anything.
Yeah.
The very beginning of the video, I tell everyone, I'm saying, hey, we're filming our neighbors who are playing. It was this couple, and like I've literally never filmed anyone in my life. Usually I walk up and like I'll see someone and I'll be like, okay, like they're playing the machine, we'll walk around. I walked up and they're playing $2,500 spins. And I was like, this has not happened before. So I started talking to them. I was like, dude, this is incredible. I was like, you guys need a YouTube channel. Like, I was like, this is crazy.
Yeah.
And so I told them, I was like, yeah, and they're like, oh, you can film this if you want to. I was like, really? They're like, yeah, they're like, go crazy. I was like, yeah, duh. And so, yeah, I started filming because no one's seen that kind of stuff. Like $2,500 spins, you look all over the internet, it's not there. And especially for that donation.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, there's maybe a couple people spending $2,500 spins. And,
Like over an
yeah,
hour.
we're over there an hour and they're banging out like
I know.
two people just going nuts. So I was like, yeah, we'll film you.
Really?
Like super cool people. Like, yeah, we started talking to them and chit chatting, and they were super cool and no issues at all. And but yeah, I mean, the highest we've ever gone is $625 spins, which is still like freaking insane.
It's insane. It really is. Okay,
Yeah.
Jackpot Joe Slots wants to know, when are you going to do the D-Lucky experience?
Oh, tonight actually, we have it booked.
Oh, okay.
My hat's in the mail right now, so I'm gonna be putting that on. So that should be pretty cool. Make
Hey,
sure you guys tune in for that.
okay.
No.
I'll be.
Yeah,
I'll be.
I know you guys. Everyone's gonna burn me down now.
Yeah.
I don't agree with it, but he has a business. So.
No, I mean, yeah, that's the thing. I
He's
mean,
doing well.
yeah, like I can't knock the
give him
guy.
my money,
Yeah, I
but-
can't knock the guy because he's doing something. I mean,
Yeah.
if people want to give him money, hey, go for it. That's on their discretion if they think it's going to happen. But I mean, they have to think logical. That's the thing. It's
They
numbers
should
game.
probably do it themselves with the
I
money
don't-
they're gonna
I
spend.
don't doubt he can't walk up to a machine and hit a jackpot because I
Yeah.
do it all the time. I could definitely do the same exact thing he's doing, 100%. I don't doubt that for a second. I could
Okay.
do a filthy experience, and guess what? I could do the same thing too. I could also film people, winning and not film people losing.
Yeah.
It's like, I mean, for me, if I was doing it, I would definitely show
You
people
should
losing.
show people that are
Yeah,
losing.
because obviously it gives you more credibility, and it shows obviously it
The
shows you the
reality
reality
of
of it. Yeah, because
not everyone's gonna win.
but here's the flip side to that. If you actually showed all the losers versus the
You're
winners,
gonna have as many
Yeah.
people
there'd
as
be a little bit
that.
more.
Yeah.
Because honestly, I mean, that's the thing. It's the casinos are built to lose. They're not built to win.
Exactly.
If 25 people could come in and all hit a jackpot, it's like that wouldn't be advantageous for the casino. Yeah. It's like, and trust me, we've looked through everything. We've talked to other people. Like, we've met people who are very high in the industries who know all about RNGs, who know all about the games, like scripts. Like, a script is like what comes up on the screen. I know how to read all of that. But as far as can I make it happen, it's kind of like counting cards.
Yeah.
Like counting cards, yeah. Like, you can count cards, you can make money, it could be advantageous, but is it going to win every time? Absolutely not. Are you going to lose majority of the time? Absolutely.
Yeah.
It's like the same thing. It's
Yeah.
like, but actually you'd be more advantageous of actually counting cards versus doing slots, because slots obviously you have a way less chance.
Yeah, but that's frowned upon now.
Right. Yeah.
Just
exactly.
like masturbating in an
I was gonna say it, but I was like, we're going there. But yeah.
Thanks, Bin Laden.
Yeah.
Um,
Absolutely. But yeah, as far as going, like yeah, like if I did it, I would totally do it ethically. I would totally show every single person and be like, hey, like
Would you charge them?
absolutely, like at least like 3-4 grand. Like yeah, waste
Hey.
my
We gotta
time.
eat too.
Yeah, exactly. No.
Okay, so the couple that was dropping those $2,500 spins, I think
Right.
they have a ranch out in Texas or whatnot. But um, how did you meet them? Because it seemed like you guys were there with them for a while. Um,
No, literally there.
We
Just
were
met him.
playing on the opposite side of the bank, and then I think we went up to go to the bathroom, and we walked by and saw what they were betting, and we just started talking with them.
Yeah, because those are the machines that we always played.
MGM.
Yeah, over at
Thank
MGM, like
you.
those are our go-to.
Yeah,
Because they're
and
the
I'm like,
$1 million ones. They're the $1 million ones where you can go like really high and obviously hit jackpots pretty good.
exactly.
So
Jack,
I was like, well, those are always like when we go to the MGM, that's right where we
right
go.
there.
Yeah,
Uh,
we
I
go
think we
straight
play
to
anywhere
there.
else.
You look at all our videos, it's
They're
usually
right
Dragon
there.
Link, Lightning Link, like it's pretty
It's
easy to
like
find
days.
us. Yeah, it's like
and I'm gonna touch on that real quick. Jackpot Joe Slot says Randy told me at Potawatomi he's interested in a filthy group pool, but I don't think he means slots. I think he wants a
wash your hands
handy.
afterwards. What is it?
Yeah, I don't know. Thank you, Jackpot Joe. Randy, he's not passing out handies. I'm just saying. Um, so there you go.
I don't think it had anything to do with me. He was just talking about a filthy group bowl. That's hey, you guys
Hey,
go have a ball.
I don't know if he was talking about you or Randy hangs around the bathrooms at Potawatomi. I don't know if it's his job or what,
Makes
but
sense.
yeah. He, hey, he, I'm not going to say it. Never mind. I'm going to
20
pass
bucks
it.
is 20 bucks.
Yeah, $20 is $20. I'm not going to say it. Sorry. Okay, so what would you say? Your channel's just been blowing up lately.
Really has.
And
I'm astounded like of all the growth. It's insanity.
and
And would it be possible without everyone here?
Yeah,
and
exactly.
everywhere else?
Yeah, no,
So
you
thank
guys
so
make it all
much.
possible.
We
So
wouldn't be here
thank you so
without
much.
guys. We love all of our subscribers.
Trying to make it more and more entertaining and get you guys more and
Yeah,
more.
this guy is a genius.
yeah, he
Trying to
is.
get you more and more involved into it to where you guys haven't seen anything yet. That's all I'm gonna say.
Yeah.
Just
Okay.
watch.
So I'm gonna ask this as the creator. You know, we're talking about audience. What's your target audience? I mean, I talk to a lot of channels, and a lot of them tend to try and stay within the community, meaning they're trying to get other channels to follow them and grow that way. What is your
Yeah.
take on that?
I don't care if anyone follow. Well, I mean, of course, I care about people following me and everything. But as far as like slot communities and everything that goes, like I'm friends with everyone. Like I have no problems with anyone or anything unless they have a problem with me. That's it. I'm not partial. I don't, take sides or anything. You'll never see me doing that. It's like if someone wants to be my friend, I'll be their friend. That's it.
Okay.
It's like until you do me dirty specifically, like it's kind of like let's say if two different people have rivalries or or a falling out or something. It's like one person doesn't like this person, and let's say I'm friends with both of them. It's like I'm not going to choose sides. I'm not, and that's kind of high school. It's
Yeah.
like I'm more mature than that. I'm not going to be like, oh well, this person has more subscribers, so I'm going to be this guy's friend, or this guy over here has more subscribers, so I'm going to be no. I'm not like that. I'm real, and I've any situation like that, I've always explained to both parties like, hey, I'm not partial. It's like until one side actually does me dirty or anything, it's like I'm gonna do that. And I've never fed off of anyone, any of the larger channels and anything. I've never, and they all know it 100%. It's like I've never used anyone. I've never, tried to be like, oh, I'm gonna use you to get to the top or anything. I know where I'm going. Like
Okay.
that's it. Like it's kind of like setting GPS. It's like I know where I'm gonna be. I don't need to say it. I don't need to say who I am or what I am or this and that and the other. I know where I'm going. It's like the people who really have it in life and all that and stuff, they don't need to talk about it. So it's like
Exactly.
that's all it is to it. It's like if you set your GPS, anything in this life, you set your GPS, yeah, exactly. Like set your GPS, you know exactly where you want to be in life and everything. You just go. That's it.
Okay.
It's like there'll be bumpy roads, there'll be tons of different, trials and tribulations along the way and everything else. But guess what? You just keep driving.
Okay. Um, How much time a day do you spend watching other slot channels?
We watch them like at nighttime.
Yeah, every once in a while. I mean, I probably don't watch them as much now.
You used to like all day long.
Yeah, I actually got into, I guess I'll just shout them out. Vegas Low Roller.
Okay.
I never watched them ever. Like 100% did not watch them.
And
And
all casino action too. I
yeah,
like watching.
yeah, like the slots and everything. I don't really watch it for like him. Like I don't really like the attitude, but I do like the actual play itself. Like that's
Okay.
one thing. The guy's smart. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
Like I have nothing against, like let's clear the air right now too. I have nothing against All Action Casino. I have absolutely nothing. I think he's killing it. That's fine, great, wonderful, grand. But the only thing is, I feel like I said, I'm a very positive person. So it's like I get he loses a lot, and then he thinks he has like the worst luck in the world and this and that. But I truly believe the reason he does is because he believes it. It's like if you believe you're the most unluckiest person in the world, guess what? You're gonna start to be the most unluckiest person in the
He was
world.
1 away from the Royal Flush last night.
So it's like that's kind of the
That was
thing.
pretty
It's
cool.
it's just like if you have a positive attitude, if you start believing like, hey, I got this, this is gonna work out, this is gonna work out. Guess what? It starts doing it.
That's
I
what
don't
you,
know how it works. It's like I'm not into like frou magic or something like that or whatever you want to call it. It's just I
but
don't know, it just seems to work.
you put what you put out in the universe is usually what you get
Exactly,
back.
100%. That's honestly, I mean, it really is. Like you can be superstitious, you can be into whatever you believe. That's fine, but it's like it honestly it works. Like just try being positive. You literally have nothing to lose. It's
Exactly.
like in everything to gain. Even if you don't believe in that, even if you don't believe like, oh, that's bullshit. It's like you can't just think something and make it reality and everything. It's like
Yeah.
yeah, you 100% can because you have to think of it before you make it reality. So it's
Okay.
like however you want to look at this,
The
100% it is exactly what it is. But
the Good Life 88 wants to know, have you applied for the verified check mark yet?
not yet. I just hit 100,000 last night or this morning actually.
Okay.
It happened while we were asleep. But
Oh,
yeah, so I'll do that probably today.
okay.
Oh, you can get verified that way?
Yeah, you just apply for it once you get 100,000.
And and here's something that people might not know. What do you do for a living?
This is
You're
it.
looking at it.
This is it.
You're looking
That's the
at it.
thing. Like, there's no other income. So it's like I burned all my ships and everything, and this is it. I'm all in.
Okay.
It's
So
like, and this will just continue to grow and everything else. I mean, I have a bunch of stuff going on. Like I have sponsorships. Like we get sponsorships literally every single day. I turn down them constantly.
okay.
Like I could probably pull up my phone right now and see another one. Like it really is. It's coming a lot. Like everything's coming in very fast and everything. So it's like I'm not worried about anything of the growth. The growth is just insanity right now.
Now I do
But
remember going on Facebook and seeing those Facebook ads. Have you got a
oh
jackpot in the first 5 minutes? Nope.
yeah.
Yeah, how has that worked out for you?
Yeah, don't or
Yeah,
stop playing
stop.
fake slots.
Stop playing fake slots. Exactly. Um,
I
how has
love
that
that game.
worked out? Because a lot of the people that are watching now, they have small channels. They have no idea about what that means or anything like that as far as a channel. Do they pay you to do those spots? Do they make those
Oh, of course,
commercials?
yeah, no, it's a paid sponsorship and all that. They
Okay.
pay you to do commercials, just like a commercial for like, let's say Michael Jordan does Nike or something like that. It's you get paid to do it. That's it.
So you're the Michael Jordan of the slot community. Is that what you're saying there?
I'm not saying that. You
I'm
can say
joking
that,
with you.
but
Okay, so now we're going to go back to
give it
the
some time.
we're going to go back to the question I asked in the beginning. If you could be like Thanos and snap your fingers and three channels would disappear, what three channels are disappearing?
What, 3 channels?
Yes.
I don't think I have any hatred for any channels. So I mean, if I really had that power, if I could make anything disappear, it'd probably be like negativity. If I could
Okay.
really like stretch this to where like, and I mean, even if it could just be like in the slot community alone, it's like that would be the greatest thing ever. If I could just you know delete negativity to where just we could all get along and just there would not be rivalries or anything like that, and it just be a unity, because that's honestly, I mean,
We
one
all
of the
have
most
the same goal in mind.
Yeah, exactly.
We're all
Yeah.
here to do the same thing.
like, it shouldn't be cutthroat,
Don't
and there's
crap on everyone else's.
there is a lot of negativity in just this small
The whole
niche.
world.
No, I know, of course there is in the world, but I'm just talking, not even just the whole world. I'm just talking about just in this category, and and I've said it many times already. It's like we're such a blip on the radar compared to like the large scheme of YouTube. Like, we're not even on the freaking radar. Like, if this was the sea, we'd be plankton. It's like we could be making great money too, but guess what? It's like there's multi millionaires making like insanity money like a week, not even a month, like a week. Like Mr. Beast and all that stuff, like they're way up there. It's like, and for us to be, worried and fighting, arguing like, oh, I'm doing better and I'm doing better and I'm doing better. It's like, no. It's
Okay.
like this all needs to be together. Like, this should be like a little small town and just work together, to where we can grow together and just really build up, versus kind of scaring people off like, oh, this person sucks over here, this person sucks over here. It's like,
Okay.
there doesn't need to be any of that.
So let me put an if then thing out there. What do you think would happen if Mr. Beast started playing slots?
He'd be number one immediately.
I mean,
like
what?
the day up, he actually does
He
play
does
slots.
gamble, yeah.
Yeah, he gambles and plays slots and all that stuff. Like, he's actually into gambling. So I
But
mean, it's probably not far off, but
if he filmed it, would that be something that would be negative for the community, or would that be a positive thing? Because we
it
would be
awesome for me. See,
we would be.
People would get into watching gambling.
See, I'm not threatened by anyone at all. Like I said, I know exactly where I'm going. Like, let's say a new person comes in tomorrow. Let's say a new slot channel comes in tomorrow, and they pass me up in one day.
We would
Like,
congratulate
yeah,
them.
that'd be awesome. Like, I'd be friends with them just to be friends with them, not to be like, oh, please teach me your ways, show me how you do this or this and that. That doesn't matter to me, because I know where I'm going. That's it. So it's like, if you actually look at Mr. Beast, actually, his background, which is kind of crazy, he actually didn't have like 1,000 subs or anything like that for
He
years.
posted like all
Years.
the time.
Like, I think 10 years, I want to say. Like, it took him to get like to 1,000
That's a while.
subs or longer. And he just learned constantly and just tried making things better, like every single day, instead of, he would just, instead of pumping content. I mean, he did too, but he would just learn constantly and just total drive. It's like he didn't matter. He burned all his ships and said, hey, I'm either gonna succeed at this or die. That's kind of the deal. And that's exactly if that's what you want out of your life, then that's what you have to do. You have to be willing to go all in and do all that. But that's honestly, that's what separates the people who are absolutely truly succeeding, and the ones that are, like, who haven't or won't succeed, I guess I should say, who just stop.
Okay.
It doesn't matter how fast you're growing. It doesn't matter all of that. It's just okay. The best definition, I may have said this before, but this is honestly the best definition of success I've found, is it's the progressive realization of a worthy ideal. So, meaning, what that means is progressively you learn to basically, you just progressively learn something that's basically successful. Like, it's kind of hard to explain, but if you get that definition, that's
No,
100%
I
like what it is.
I got that definition down pat. You got to
Yeah,
just
Earl
keep it.
Nightingale. If you guys look up Earl Nightingale, it's way old and like probably scary if you listen to it. It sounds like it's almost like demonic or something. But he's honestly he's actually a phenomenal like inspirational speaker, and he actually created that. It's just, yeah, that's the definition of success. Look up Earl Nightingale.
Oh, I know exactly who he is.
Yeah, no, it's that right there. That's 100%, and that's what it is. It's just realizing that you're doing something the right way. That's it. Like, that's success. If you realize that you're on a path to something that you truly want to succeed or truly want to do, and you're realizing it every day, that you're getting closer and closer, that's it. That's success.
You know, and that path, it changes every day. I mean, it's like this. If you're trying to get to your goal,
100%.
you're gonna go.
If you would have asked me 10 years ago, am I going to be like a professional gambler and a YouTube, like a slot channel or whatever, I wouldn't know what the hell you were talking about. I'd be like, no way. I'd be like, I'll be a famous bodybuilder. It's like I would say something like that probably, or I'll be a
Inspirational
Yeah.
speaker or
I
something
would
like that.
never said that, but you never know. Like you see a left turn and it goes like, hey, it's working, let's do it.
Exactly.
It's like, yeah, so it's like you never know. But
Okay.
you'll get unexpected turns and just sometimes you gotta take the right ones.
Question number 3. What's the last thing you deleted off your phone?
Last thing I deleted off my phone, probably videos to get more footage.
Okay.
That'd probably be it. And that's just like the videos, like the slot videos and all
How much storage do you have? Like a terabyte or 2
that.
terabytes?
2 terabytes, and I have 2
And
phones.
it
Or no,
fills up.
I had 3
It's
phones.
crazy.
And you run out of space.
Yeah, 2. Oh.
Yeah, but yeah, because one of the I actually bought a very expensive laptop and everything, like a MacBook, like the best one they had and everything to do all the editing on there. And maybe I will get back over to there, but honestly, it's so much easier to do it on your phone.
Oh,
Like if you guys are new, if you're working on a channel or everything, use CapCut. Honestly, CapCut is great.
yeah.
Like it's on your phone, it's free, and it's like one of the best ones I use. Like I've done a lot of them. I've done Adobe Premiere. I've done like I have the MacBook. What is it?
The Air or Pro?
No, not my laptop, but
Oh, the application.
yeah, I can't remember what it's called now. That's why I haven't used it in a while. But yeah, I was using it for a while. No, that's not a laptop.
Ren Slot says, I love all the channels, high rollers, low rollers, even the Rhino channel. Hey, I appreciate it.
Absolutely.
And then Just Saying Slot says, I do all my work on my phone. Hey, a lot of people do. Like
It's
you
much
just said.
easier.
Do you have other apps that you use that would be helpful to people starting out?
I use Bazaar, so I use
Or the
Bazaar for my
thumbnail.
thumbnails.
Okay.
I think there might be a subscription to that. I'm not
There
sure.
is.
It might be like $5-10 or
They have
something.
a free month, I think, right?
Yeah, there's thousands of them though.
Yeah.
Like I like using Bazaar just because I opened it and it worked. So it's like there could be much better ones out there.
Okay.
I will be getting into like more editing to where like I said, I'm gonna build retention. My retention like has gone up a lot from like my videos and everything. I'm trying to make them more engaging, trying to
Okay.
keep you guys involved,
Trimming
trying
all
to
the fat.
yeah, exactly. Trimming the fat and just keeping it, more fun, but also not taking out, the actual because a lot of people love seeing the full play.
Yeah.
They want to see, the
From
downtimes, this
start
and
to
that, the other.
finish, how much
So
money.
yeah, I'm trying to make it all, just in there and just more entertaining. And it's yet to come. You'll see.
Okay. So, with that being said, have you watched SD Guy's channel?
I've seen it in the past. It wasn't really my cup of tea.
Okay.
It was kind of just like very like just loud and like I'm not knocking the guy. I mean, he could be
No,
doing
no.
He was
great.
on my phone. He went live the other night, like a $5,000 live in a new casino, I believe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not talking about his lives. I'm talking about his edited videos. Because he puts videos out that are 45 minutes long, 30 minutes long, 35 minutes long, and he's doing exactly what you said. He trims all the fat. He speeds through it until he gets to the next bonus. So
Right.
and I'm trying to find out what his retention rate is, because if you're watching one of his videos, even if you don't care for the cussing or the loudness or whatever it is, it sort of sucks you in because he's going to hit a bonus. It's going to speed through. He fast taps. He has the Flintstone sound bite in the background. Then it goes right to the next bonus, and so on and so forth. So you're always going to get something there. And
Right. Honestly, I mean, I've been watching a lot of Vegas low roller.
Okay.
Like I said, and it's not because he's doing good and all that. It has nothing to do with that. I don't care how
He's
successful you are.
entertaining.
Yeah, no, it's just entertaining. Like when I first watched him, I'll be completely honest, I didn't like his stuff. Like I didn't know who he was. I was just like, this is just kind of obnoxious and just kind of out there and just like, all right, this is kind of too much.
Okay.
But then I actually watched his story. Like he had a story and it was moving. I was like, wow, I was like, this guy's a legit human being and just, seems like a good dude.
Okay.
And then I started actually watching it and I started understanding. I was like, wow, I was like, this has me intrigued. And I don't like playing before, you could ask her. And that was another reason why I didn't like him. I didn't like or not like him. I just didn't like the content because I'm like, and I have nothing against lower betting content or anything. Don't get me wrong on that. It's just it's not really like I always play higher limit. So it's kind of like going from higher limit to lower limit. It's kind of like, I don't know. It's very difficult for me to even do
You
because I've
mean
always done higher limit. So
you
like I
mean
wasn't really into it, but then when I started watching his, it really got me. I was like, wow, I was like he actually kind of you want him to win. Like you're invested. You feel emotional, like you feel emotional connection with it. And that's awesome that he's nailed that. And that's honestly what you have to do when you're creating content. Like you have to build emotional connection with your subscribers to where they're with you. Like you feel
exactly?
like you're with the person while you're in the casino or whatever it is. And that's kind of what I got from it. I was like, okay, this is awesome.
Real
And so
quick,
like now, like, what's up?
real quick, welcome in Twitch. I got 2 viewers now on Twitch. Appreciate you, Super Squirrel and Sister Yoshi. Thank you for following me on Twitch. Uh,
Let me know.
What up? What up?
hey, just improve a little bit. So what you're saying is about the low slot channels. You mean I don't know
Yeah,
it.
I mean,
I don't always play slots, but when I do, it's high limit.
yeah, right. Exactly.
like your old
I
intro.
play a low limit.
Yeah, and it's just, I mean, there's nothing wrong with low limit. Don't get me wrong at all. I mean, there's channels, like I said, like Vegas Laura, he's like #1 right now, I think,
Yeah.
and he's playing low limit, which is awesome. It's like, and
He's betting higher now, though.
Yeah,
Oh,
well, I was
yeah.
going to ask you, what do you consider low limit? Because
I know.
no, I know, but I mean, his channel is called Vegas Low Roller,
Yeah.
so it's like obviously
He's
his whole,
increased his bet since like a year ago.
yeah,
yeah, I don't know, we haven't been watching that
6
one,
months
so
ago.
yeah, but
His bets have gone up a lot more.
yeah, no, it's entertaining though. It really is.
yeah.
Like he's killing it. He entertains me. Like I'll watch it. I'll be like, I'm actually intrigued. Like I can watch it. Like I'm sure his retention rate's through the roof, and that's why he's being so successful. And that's awesome.
Well, here's the point. I mean, you're a slot creator and you're watching other channels. When you watch and look at other channels, do you look and say, "Oh, I like the way that he's doing this"?
100%.
But much like I commented on your video the other day, but um, much like that, do you look for little things that you could do to improve
All the time.
yourself?
I'm honestly like
Constantly.
because I'm so into like not analytics, but more so like just editing now.
Yeah,
Like just recently, I've gotten to like just really deep into editing. That's why the videos are going to come out. They're going to start being better and better as far as like editing goes and like cutting the fluff and all that kind of stuff. I actually watch videos all the time. Like I'll watch like other channels. I won't say any names on any channel, but just like larger channels or anyone, and I'll be like, "Oh, you lost them there. You lost them here. Like too much of this, too much of that. There goes the retention." Like I'm noticing it right off the bat. I'm like, wow. I'm like, this needs to be different, and I'm like, I'm editing other people's channels. Like it's
yeah.
kind of crazy. It's like,
But that's
and I'm
good.
not saying I'm Bill Badass or anything like that, or I know this and that, and something that other people don't. I'm not saying that at all.
But you
But
could learn from
what
you
I
could
see
learn
is
from
that, yeah,
everybody out there. Um, Real quick, Alwyn eventually asked, what would be a good retention rate?
it varies. I mean, all I know is my retention rate went like after I started actually doing what I've been doing, it actually went from like 10 to like now it's up to like 25. So it's pretty decent.
Okay.
But I'm not sure what actually a good retention rate. I mean, you could probably look it up.
And then
But I
Jackpot
think
Jackpot Jesse has a question. Why doesn't he
sure.
go live anymore?
Honestly, I don't know. I mean, to be like 100% honest, it's not very advantageous for me to go live. So here's the thing. I mean, yeah, I can get subscribers and all that because in reality, I mean, the most people who are going live, they're doing it to get subscribers, to get more views, all that stuff, to get more, get more attention. And I'm growing plenty quick. That's not really a problem. And the thing is, like, people don't understand, like, also, like I've said as well, it's like I'm doing this for a living as well. So it's like going live, I'm spending money and then I'm not going to be posting the content unless I post it afterwards. So it's like it's kind of just it doesn't really I will do it, don't get me
Yeah.
wrong. I'll start doing it more and more. But it's not very advantageous for me to do it as far as that because for one, you don't get paid very much on lives at all. Like even super chats and all that, that's great, that's awesome, but you actually lose 50%. A lot of people actually if they know that. So super chats, you have to pay YouTube and everything else 50% to do super chats. Sorry, just like a pop.
Okay. So I'm just saying. Slot says we don't make much money going live, but Little Dutchie says, was it Little Dutchie says she enjoys watching the lives more. In
No,
her
100%.
opinion.
And that's the only reason I would do it, like just to have everyone have fun and everything. But for me, playing at the limits I play now, it's like I can lose $10,000-$15,000 in like 20 minutes. And then
Okay.
guess what? That could have been actual footage that I could have edited, made it very more enjoyable for everyone, and have it, be crisp, pristine. Live, it's kind of just raw and this and that. And
Yeah.
there's a lot of fluff and a lot of
We'll
people
go
don't.
live again.
No, absolutely.
Probably for your birthday.
Yeah, I was actually thinking about going live maybe even like this week or tonight even, because obviously hitting 100,000 subs is kind of a big
Gotta
deal.
celebrate.
Yeah, but I'm not saying I'm going to, but but possibly.
What is the
We were talking
closest?
about going live last night until the kids were like, "Oh, they're like go live until you hit 100,000."
Yeah.
And I was like, that would be cool, but that could cost a lot too. It's like,
What is the closest casino to you?
We can't disclose
yeah,
that.
exactly. There's a lot of them close to us.
Okay.
Then I'll say where we live.
Yeah, there's a
Okay.
lot
The
close
closest
to.
one is our Vons.
Yeah, no, right? Yeah, our boss is
Okay.
pretty close. Yeah,
And you
that's the
can
closest
you
one.
play slots in your Vons?
Oh yeah,
Yes.
you haven't seen those videos? Yeah, we hit a
He
bunch of
gets
jackpots.
handmaids all the time.
Yeah, I have one coming up. I'm not going to spoil what we did after that, but it's pretty cool. But
Okay.
yeah, so that's coming out pretty soon.
Hey,
But,
that sounds like a whole playlist on your channel. Supermarkets and gas station hand pays. There you go.
Yeah, and it wasn't planned either. It was just kind of like, oh, there's slots here, and like they have the slots I play.
Okay.
Yeah, they have a dragon link and then a lightning link.
Yeah,
Two
two lightning
lightning
links and one dragon link, and I was like, that'll do.
See,
And I told her, I was like, well, we're going to do a whole month of footage just at Vaughn's.
I would be telling my girlfriend, hey, I'm gonna go pick you up something from the store. What do you want? Oh, there you go.
She plays my free play.
There,
She always
there.
like,
That's right.
Wait,
yeah,
wait,
she'll
wait,
FaceTime
wait,
and
wait,
she's like,
wait.
oh, look what I got it. I'm like,
You
oh,
get
thanks.
you get free play at Vaughn's?
Hell yeah, I got
Oh,
free
shit.
Which would be cool, but yeah, I know it's ridiculous.
Well, it's not Vons, it's terrible.
Okay.
Well, I mean, that's the casino, the
Yeah.
owns it or whatever sets it
The
up.
ones that are at the gas stations.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Welcome to Vegas.
I
Yeah,
gotta
right, yeah.
I gotta move to Vegas now. There you go.
Yep.
Yeah,
Um,
Awesome
it's
out
interesting,
here.
yeah.
It's a lot of fun.
Okay.
It really is.
So we're going to get into the quick hit section right now. I'm going to ask you some questions. The first question I obviously have to ask you is, who is the best Batman ever?
The best Batman?
Yeah, is it Michael Keaton? Is it?
Oh,
There's a lot of
that's easy.
them.
It's Robert Pattinson from Twilight.
Yeah, right. That was the most garbage one.
I'm kidding.
I didn't really like I mean, I tried to, but yeah, no, it just, you can't think of like a little guy being like
I
Batman.
was kidding.
No, I understand. that.
Right.
I'm just explaining it.
I couldn't picture
honestly-
Mr. Mike being Batman. That's for sure.
Yeah, I know, right? Yeah, exactly. No, I don't know. I grew up with all of them, to be
Michael
honest.
Keaton?
Michael Keaton was cool. Val Kilmer killed it. Like, so it's like I literally grew up with all of them, every single one. I like George Clooney. I mean, even though that was kind of like a garbage
Who
one.
doesn't?
I know, right? Jesus.
Which one's your
Um,
favorite then?
I don't know. Honestly, Christian Bale was like, I think one of like, but then
There's so
it
many
wasn't just,
Batmans.
I know all of them. It wasn't just Batman in general. It's just having Christopher Nolan like direct it and everything else and create that movie or all those movies were just phenomenal. Like, so I'd probably say Christian Bale because
Okay.
he just killed it. Like he showed like the most emotion in it and everything else. There was like everything in it really. So
Okay.
it's like I'd probably say that, but they had the most production value, and then also like Heath Ledger was in there too. So it's like the Dark Knight Rises, or not Dark Knight Rises, the one before it.
I'll win eventually, says Adam West.
Dark Knight. What's that?
I'll win eventually,
Adam West,
says
yeah.
Adam West.
Yeah, exactly. In the
Oh.
old school.
Okay, pineapple on your pizza, yes or no?
No. Her, yeah. But
Oh, okay.
With
I like pineapple,
jalapenos.
but not on my pizza. That's weird.
Right?
It's
That's
so
It's like
good.
blasphemous.
travesty.
I like pineapple with jalapenos and then pepperoni or Canadian
I'm
bacon.
a barbecue chicken fan on pizza with thin crust.
That's
Oh, I love the thin crust on the barbecue chicken
Delicious.
pizzas. Yeah.
Yeah, and then you got to. This is a hack right here. No one's ever said it either. You get. It sounds super weird, but you get the barbecue chicken pizza. You get
At
a thin
Domino's.
crust at Domino's. Has to be at Domino's, and you have to ask them. Most people they will not.
They'll say they don't have it.
They'll say they don't have it. You got to ask for garlic parmesan sauce. And
Oh.
you dip it in the garlic parmesan sauce. You gain like 500 pounds like each bite, but it's honestly it's worth it. It's phenomenal.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Also, what a milkshake if you wanted to freaking
oh
kill
my
you.
gosh, the serial killer.
Yeah. Oh my God, that one like you feel like sick afterwards. I'm not kidding you. We both. Yeah, you can ask the kids. We had one last night. We passed out after drinking it.
Right?
It's
Food
it's
coma.
Spikers.
Oh,
Like
Food-
literally right here. Like she doesn't take naps either. Like we
never.
passed out, and it was a small. Like it was the Ferrero Rocher,
Uh-huh.
the Ferrero Rocher milkshake, and they put like 2 Ferrero Rochers in there. Oh
We
my
like food.
God. Yeah, no,
I love those.
We'll probably next.
Well, we started that and then it didn't go anywhere.
Yeah.
I guess somebody disagreed with your Domino's. Tracy A said, Domino's, oh my God, no.
I don't
No,
like
I know.
Domino's
No,
either.
honestly,
He
I mean,
likes it.
yeah,
I
no.
don't.
Trust me, don't knock it till you try it. Try the barbecue chicken pizza, thin crust, and ask them for garlic parmesan.
It's
And make sure it's a
okay,
white
it's
sauce
good.
that looks terrible. Like make sure it's like exactly what you think it looks like. That's the sauce. That's the right one. If it's like the thin like butter sauce, that's not it. It's gotta be the thick like man chowder one.
Okay. Okay, misquoted movies or mistaken lyrics?
What do you mean?
Which one do you not like the most? Misquoted movies or mistaken lyrics? You know, like rock the cash box, rock the cash box.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
We do it
So
all the time now. Like making fun of
Do you know what that is actually though?
what?
The song that he just
Rock the Kashba?
said? No. It's Casbah.
Kasbah.
Yeah. It's actually a bar. Yeah, actually I asked this a long time
Fun
ago.
fact.
Yeah. But anyways, I don't know. I don't really
Nothing
have.
bothers us.
Yeah, I don't really have pet peeves like that. Like stuff
Okay.
doesn't. I think life's too short to be bothered by stuff like that. I do know like a lot of people say movies. Like I'm a cinephile, so like I like permit or like always like quote movies constantly.
that's why I
Yeah,
asked that question, because I see you always quoting movies.
Oh yeah, definitely like Borat and all that. I always do voices too for them.
Be careful, CJ.
Oh, yeah. It's funny. We have this. Well, I'm not gonna say it. There's
in
a
Vegas.
there's a place in Vegas,
Versus
CJ's,
Custard.
CJ's, and it's funny in Borat. The kids don't even know why they say it. They already say it now. But in Borat, like when Pamela Anderson is jumping in the water, and he's watching like intensely. He's like, "Be careful, CJ." So like every time we're going to CJ's, so he's like, "Be careful, CJ." Kind of inside joke. Yeah, the kids always say it.
Okay, tell us 2 truths and 1 lie about yourself. And let's see if the chat can guess
One
which one's
lie,
the lie.
Terribly unattractive. No,
Okay.
that's the truth. That's the truth.
It's a hard one.
Yeah. That's a weird one. Or 2 truths, you said 1 lie?
Yes.
Wait, do I have to tell you which is which though?
No. I want the chat to guess.
3 fun facts about yourself.
But one's a lie.
I'm gonna pass up Filthy Slot channel in a year.
Okay. Hey, I like that one.
Good.
Wait, it has to be about the channel?
No, just about
Just in
yourself.
general.
Our dogs are the most amazing dogs in the whole world. They listen
I
so
agree.
well.
Okay.
We have the best children in the world.
Okay.
I think that's 2 lies and 1 truth.
You guys are awesome. You guys are cool kids. We'll keep you.
Gotta hug you.
Oh, look at
Randy the Slot Wizard.
You have to say one more. You have to say it.
Oh,
You said
Brad-
good already.
Randy the
Oh.
Slot Wizard says Filthy Slot Channel should win an Academy Award for the best actor for acting like he really wants to be on the RhinoMan show. Hey, that's a great talent.
Yeah, no, we enjoy it.
If
I
we
wouldn't
didn't
be on
enjoy it,
here.
we wouldn't do it.
No.
You're awesome, Rhino Man.
Thank you. I
Yes,
appreciate
yes.
that. And Chris Pintel says, Jimi Hendrix, excuse me why I kissed this guy.
Or the dude looks like a lady.
Yeah.
Chris says, Woody.
Or it's one of the songs that Beelzebub has a double motorcycle.
What?
Okay,
You know
so
what that is?
what are the three answers?
No.
Your dogs are amazing. The most amazing dogs in the world. Your kids are amazing. Now, what's the lie?
I thought we're not supposed to tell you the lies or the truths.
Well,
I don't know
I'm trying to figure out what the third one is.
They're amazing, but they don't listen.
Oh, okay.
They're still in training.
Okay.
They're wild.
Let's
We're
see
the
here.
most beautiful slot channel there is on there.
Hey,
Am I telling the truth or am I lying? I don't know what I'm saying.
they say she's so cute.
And we're the best
Cute
slot
kids.
channel in the world.
Now,
Also,
can I ask
I
your
don't
kids
know.
a question?
Telling the truth.
Are they the best parents in the world, or
I'd say yes.
Hey.
Sometimes.
I've seen where he pulled tricks on you while you were in the car. Okay, what would you prefer, loud neighbors or nosy neighbors?
Wait, loud neighbors or definitely nosy neighbors probably, because loud, that could be really obnoxious.
Okay.
It all depends, though.
It depends on
I
how.
don't really care about
how
nosy
nosy
neighbors,
you
and
are.
we'd be like, whatever, you can get into our business, but
I like
just turn on
nosy
YouTube, you'll know
neighbors.
everything.
Nosy
What-
neighbors? I don't know.
What's the last movie you guys seen in the theater?
Oh, the
Ant-Man.
Ant-Man,
Yeah.
the Quantum Realm.
Ant-Man?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, usually when a good movie comes out, we all just go see it like immediately. We saw that one in the IMAX. Like I said, I literally just text my host and
It's
be
pretty
like,
good.
hey,
And then we
Was
started
it?
binge watching the Ant-Man movie.
I know. Then we started watching Ant-Man because she's like, oh, I never saw the first one. We're like, okay, well, that'll be fun.
Instagram or Twitter?
Instagram or Twitch?
Twitter.
Oh, I don't have a Twitter, so I definitely
Okay.
say Instagram. But
There you go.
Instagram doesn't pay anything really. I mean, they pay like very like.
Twitter doesn't pay you either, though.
Oh yeah, that's true. Yeah, so
That's
it's like,
just for you to post your thoughts.
yeah, I don't use Twitter. Yeah, TikTok and Instagram. I'll even throw TikTok in there.
Okay.
Like for influencers or anything, they pay nothing.
Yeah.
Like if you're trying to make money, like TikTok, I mean, it's good for to bring people over and get more subscribers and all that stuff. The hiccup, sorry.
So,
But as far as like revenue goes, garbage. And you can have millions of hits. Like I'll get the same. Let's say like a reel on Instagram and TikTok and Facebook. Facebook will pay me an obscene amount of money, and then TikTok and Instagram won't pay me hardly anything for it, and I can get the same exact views.
okay. Red Slots wants to know why you don't like Western movies.
Western movies. Did I say I don't like Western movies?
No. No.
I watch Yellowstone.
Hey,
It's not a
that's.
Western movie.
Like true Western
Yeah, I
movies.
don't know. They're cowboys and
Like
everything.
John Wayne.
Have you
Yeah,
got?
I just never really got into it. I don't know. I guess I don't really like it.
Have you
I
guys?
guess I don't know if I don't like them. I've seen 310 to Yuma. I don't know if that's really Western, but like some movies.
Okay.
I don't think I say I don't like them. More so, I just haven't watched them.
Okay.
I like all movies. I like production value and all that stuff. Quentin Tarantino's my go-to.
Oh, there you
100%.
go.
Like Quentin Tarantino, every single movie you can quote and all that stuff. Like I love all of his stuff. Even Four Rooms, if you guys know what that is, that takes you way back. A lot of people don't even know what
Wow.
Four Rooms is. But
Are you guys up on 1923?
what's that?
1923, Harrison Ford.
Oh,
I
yeah.
haven't started that one yet.
Yeah, we
Oh.
did. We finished it.
18. We
No.
watched 1883.
Oh, never mind. Is that the one where-
1883. That one came out last year, I think.
We haven't started the new one yet, no.
Oh,
Yeah, the second one that came out, not the third one.
yeah.
We watched the one. Who's the country singer? Who's in it?
Yes.
Yeah, that guy.
Yes.
If the country
Bill
singer's
and Tim McGraw.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
Okay.
That one
Like,
we
hang
watched.
on.
The one with
We didn't
Harrison
watch it.
Ford,
I
you
didn't know
haven't
you wanted
started
that.
yet. Yeah, it's got Harrison Ford in it. That's a good one.
When did it start?
He dies. I just
Hey,
spoiled it
don't
for
do
you.
that.
Right? The world ends too.
Okay, messy desk or clean desk?
Clean.
For who?
Okay.
It's clean after she
It can
cleans
be
it.
dirty, but I'll clean it.
Yeah. We're very traditional. We probably got a lot of heat the last time on that, but
Yeah,
I don't clean much. She does.
hey, there's nothing wrong with that. I tried
Yeah,
to get
no,
Yeah, Hunter.
I tried to tell my girlfriend to do that, but she didn't go for it. So I'm just saying,
yeah, it just doesn't go over so smooth, but
no. So what's next for Filthy Slot Channel?
just honestly just growing and growing and just trying to make the best content possible for everyone and just try to make it consumable to where everyone enjoys it and not just people in the community, more so people on the outside. Like that's honestly my ultimate goal to where I could people just randomly who never play slots or are not in the community or anything like that and just throw on, a video and are just like,
And be
hey, I can watch
enjoyed.
this. Yeah, exactly.
Enjoy
Like
it.
this is cool.
Okay,
Like that's honestly just
Entertainment value.
yeah, make the most value for you guys.
that's
That's
cool.
100% it.
Okay, I'm going to ask you this question: if you were to purchase your dad a car, his dream car, what would that dream car be?
She already knows because I already said I was going to.
Ferrari.
Well, is he
No.
gonna watch this?
No,
Oh.
Your mom's not gonna put it
No,
on?
yeah, like honestly, I mean that's one of my goals for sure, which I'm getting closer to it for sure. So
Yes,
I'm
okay,
actually
with the car.
yeah, I'm gonna get him
He's
the
a
newest.
huge car collector.
Yeah, yeah,
Okay,
he actually has a few cars and all that, and but I'm gonna get him a vet
okay.
because that's kind of his go-to. I'm gonna get him a brand new vet.
A brand new or an
He
old?
already
Well,
has
at
like
the
a
time,
bunch
yeah.
of old ones too.
Okay.
Yeah, he has older ones and everything else. Yeah.
Ruth
He has quite a
Luna.
few actual
He has a
custom
big
cars.
car
He's been,
collection.
yeah, we've been building cars since I was a kid.
He's opening like a museum, isn't he?
Kind of, not really a museum, but
Or like a big garage kind of deal.
yeah.
Hey, that's pretty
No,
cool.
he's been building cars his whole life, pretty much.
That's where
So he's
the
been building them like from the ground up.
wrecking yard is, right?
We didn't. He didn't just go out and buy them all. We literally built all
Blood,
of them.
sweat, and tears put into it.
Yeah, over the years.
So that's where the wrecking yard's at, right?
Correct.
Okay. Ruth Luna says his arms are huge. Hi, Filthy.
Hunter, yeah, they're getting bigger.
I know.
Hey.
I want to show my muscles.
Yeah.
Okay, Filthy. I appreciate you coming on the show. I took up an hour and 33 minutes of your time. It went by like this.
No problem. Yeah.
Yeah,
I have no
I don't know where the time went, but here's something. I'm gonna be out there March 24th. If you guys are around, come and say hi. We're gonna be in Resorts World. So if you're around, come and say hi. Would appreciate that very much.
Absolutely.
There's Mr. Handpay. Welcome in, Mr. Handpay. Check your phone, somebody.
I'll show you later. Oh, Mr.
So March
Handpay.
24th. You can text him and we'll link.
Or March 25th. We'll be at Resorts World. I'll be there that whole week. So hopefully we could meet up at some point or another.
Yeah, for
Is
sure.
there anything you want to tell everybody in the chat?
Yeah, just I mean, if you, obviously you haven't subscribed to RhinoMan, definitely subscribe to him. I'm sure you guys already are.
Okay.
But thank you so much, guys. I mean, like I said, we hit 100,000 today, so we are very appreciative. Thank
We
you
love
so
all
much,
you guys.
and I will do my best to pump out the best content you've ever
Hey,
seen. No.
You are amongst the elite now. I see all of you guys up there at 100K. Now you got to be the first one to get to that 1 million mark.
We'll see.
Hey,
Tune in.
if you could vision it, you could. Hey, you could
Oh yeah, no,
achieve it.
100%. No, I'll be there 100%. I'm not gonna say I'll beat everyone there, but we'll see. I don't
Oh,
need to say anything.
Mr. Handpay says propose now.
Mr. Handpay, will you marry me?
There you go. Hey, that would be a great union. I would like to see it. You guys are both about the same height. And
I know, right?
we could have Mr. Mike perform the ceremony. So
So
There
you
you
go up
go.
on me.
Wow. Hey guys, Barbie, I wish you the best of luck on your channel.
Thank you so
You
much.
you guys are great. I appreciate you guys taking the time and coming on the show. Like I said, open
Well, thank you for
platform.
having me. I
Um,
appreciate it.
As soon as you get your plaque, I would appreciate you coming on and letting
Yeah,
us
no, definitely.
see what it looks
Definitely, yeah,
like.
as soon as I get it.
Along with the rest.
Okay. Fantastic. Guys, until tomorrow, let the good times roll. I will talk to you then. Until next time, don't forget Wednesday, Gambling Mitzi will be on the show. And then we have Just Saying Slots. We're gonna have Just Saying, we're gonna have Seamus the Slots. He's gonna have a lot to say.